1953 Qibya Massacre was where IDF troops under Ariel Sharon killed at least 69 Palestinian villagers, two-thirds women and children. 45 homes, a school and a mosque were destroyed. The attack began with a mortar barrage on the village. The IDF deployed explosive charges to breach the barbed fence and mined roads to prevent Jordanian forces from intervening. At the same time, at least 25 mortar shells were fired into Budris, a neighboring village, before IDF troops simultaneously entered the village from three sides. Ariel Sharon wrote, "The orders were clear. Qibya was to be an example for everyone." Original documents showed that Sharon personally ordered his troops to achieve maximal killing and damage to property, and post-operational reports speak of breaking into houses and clearing them with grenades and shooting. At dawn, the villagers crept out of the grass, looking desperately for loved ones. They crowded around a young girl whose body sprawled grotesquely, forefinger raised to the heavens. Israel claimed the attack was in retaliation to the killing of 3 Israelis in the town of Yehud. However, the United Nations Observer Team's investigation failed to find any evidence indicating who committed the crime, and the Jordanian delegate to the Mixed Commission condemned the act in strong language 2 days after the incident. Because of unprecedented international backlash, even from the U.S., Israel needed to come up with a cover story. Moshe Sharett, the second Prime Minister of Israel, said that claiming the Israeli army had no part in the massacre would be ridiculous and that any child would say that this was a military operation. Yet, Ben-Gurion asserted exactly that. Israel also played every possible card to try to divest responsibility from the Qibya massacre. They claimed the West did not verify the death count/destruction and fell for Arab propaganda. However, the UN visited the village, counted the dead and collected testimonies regarding the IDF's involvement. They blamed the West of anti-Semitism by bringing up the Yehud killings. However, there was no evidence of Qibya's involvement in those killings. They claimed terrorists hid amongst the civilian population, which were blatant lies. Haaretz claims that since the Qibya massacre, distortions and whitewashing have become standard practice by Israeli officials. So what ended up happening? The United Nations Security Council adopted Resolution 101 expressing the strongest possible censure of the Qibya massacre. However, although the lies were revealed over time, not a single person involved in the massacre or its cover-up was ever tried, despite the U.S.'s claim that those responsible should be brought to account and that effective measures should be taken to prevent such incidents in the future. Instead, Ariel Sharon became the Prime Minister, and Meir Har-Zion, another commander, became an Israeli hero on whose principles today's commanders are being raised.